Howdy, folks. This is your news anchor, Mallory Wilbanks for Salem Creek, COC TV. Today's top story comes all the way from the Old Testament, and it's found in the book of Judges. Can you guess what our story is about? I'll give you a hint. He's big. He's burly. He's got long hair, even longer than mine. That's right. Can you guess it? That's right. It's Samson. Now, he's come to us to answer a few questions. I know you're excited, and I am too. Let's take a look at the man, the myth, the legend, Samson the Nazarite. But before he was even born, Samson was destined to be special. God told his mom that Samson would save them from the Philistines, and he should never eat or drink anything unclean, ever. But you know what he should never, ever do? Cut his hair. Could you imagine going for all of your life never cutting your hair? That's crazy. But if he did, he would lose his strength. And so we have to figure out, well, how's that going to happen? What's going to happen when he loses his strength? Our guest is actually here tonight, and he would love to tell us his side of the story. Please join me in welcoming Samson.
Hey, thank you. Not everybody at once. It is so great to be here.
We're glad you're here, Samson.
Mallory? Is it Mallory?
It is Mallory.
It is Mallory. Okay. Nice to meet you. Very nice to meet you. It is so great to be here tonight with all of you. I appreciate the introduction. Don't let me hurt you.
Oh, it's okay.
Okay. Sorry. I don't know my own strength sometimes. But it is just so great to be here. I love the introduction, emphasizing how big and strong I am. But, even as big and strong as I am, being Samson and all, I get a little nervous sometimes.
That's okay. I think we all do. So I just have a few questions, and I think our viewers would also appreciate that. We just would love to know. Please tell us, what is it like to be this strong?
I mean, it's hard to put into words. There's just a lot of work that goes into being just one of the strongest guys to ever live. You got the diet that goes into it. I mean, I can lift like an entire car above my head.
Now, is it true that lion came at you?
Oh.
And that you actually left it there and then came back and there was honey? Oh.
Yeah, picture this, right? So I'm in the situation, this lion comes at me, and I mean, it was like no sweat. I almost did it like one arm. Like it was crazy. I sweated maybe a little bit, but I overcame him. It was no sweat.
Right.
Maybe a little sweat, but I took care of him. It was pretty crazy. I can do a lot of different stuff. I can throw a football like 100 yards, just all the way down the field. I can, if somebody were to tie ropes around me, I can break them. No big deal. Take care of it just like that.
Wow, that's amazing.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool being this strong.
So now I know that you had a certain lady friend. Her name was Delilah. She seemed like she's sneaky. She was trying to get the secret sauce of how to, make you not strong anymore. And so she was trying to figure that out. So did she ever figure out the secret?
Well, I really don't like talking about Delilah all that much,
I'm so sorry.
Delilah and me, we go way back. She's just kind of one of those types that she was just one of those girls just always nagging me. Right. She's just all the time like, Samson, how'd you get so strong? Samson, what's your secret? Samson. All the time. And
I couldn't do it myself.
I mean, it just kind of drove me crazy. She was just nagging me all the time. It never ended. So, just eventually I had to give in just so she would stop bugging me all the time.
Right. So then I guess we all want to know, what happened after you told her?
So don't tell anybody this.
Okay.
This boys and girls, you have to keep this a secret, okay? Because my strength,
it up, throw away the key.
Throw it away, is actually in my hair. My hair is what makes me strong. Wow. And it's like, I told Delilah this. I told her not to tell anybody. She pinky promised, and yet she blew the secret for me. I told her that the secret was my hair. And so, get this. This is how crazy she is, boys and girls, is I'm asleep one night, just minding my own business. I'm not bothering nobody. I'm asleep. How can I bother anybody? I'm asleep. So she sneaks in, and while I'm asleep, she cuts my hair.
So she cuts your hair. Now, It seems like it's growing back pretty quickly from what we can tell. I mean, look at those locks. They have they're gorgeous.
Yeah.
So, and I know that you would knock down all these pillars at one point in time and you're so strong. Can we get a demonstration of how strong you are? We would love to see that.
Well, here's the thing about my hair is, I mean, like, a hair like this doesn't just come overnight, and she shaves it, and I may still be working on growing it all the way back.
Oh, I see. So this is
a slight enhancement. My real hair, my real hair is almost this long.
So this is what we would call a wig, boys and girls. But that's okay. We're not judgmental here. We just want to know the facts.
Okay.
And that's okay.
I feel like I can trust y'all. Okay, so I'm going to show y'all my real hair now because after Delilah cut it, I'm still working on growing it.
It's a lot of self-confidence that was hurt. I understand.
I trust y'all. I trust y'all. So, okay, now just know I'm still working on it, but it's almost this long. I'm just going to take it off and just I'm going to let you see.
We're ready.
Okay.
I'm ready.
You can't laugh.
I won't laugh.
Can't laugh.
No
laughing. My hair's almost this long.
No
okay.
Laughing. Wow. It seems like it's on its way to growing back.
It's almost there.
It's almost there.
You can't even tell that I took the wig off.
No, I really can't.
It's
cannot.
basically there.
Wow, that's impressive. That's amazing. So, I'm so sorry to hear that Delilah cut your hair. I mean, that is just brutal to know that God told you don't do this thing, and then she did it to you. So what did you do next? What happened?
First off, I'd just like to go on record. Rogaine is really expensive, and
fathers out there, it's
I understand
okay.
that. So
Bald
it's not
beautiful.
so it can't just grow back overnight, right? Okay. So anyway, so she cuts my hair, and out of nowhere, like the Philistines take advantage of it while my hair is cut, and they decide to attack me. So I'm like, just kind of imagine this, picture this. So I get attacked. They're like throwing boulders at me, and I'm doing my best to stave them off and stuff. And I'm just in a really bad place. They're throwing boulders at me. They're attacking me at every chance that they get. And they put me through all of this stuff. They took away my sight even. They blinded me. And they put me in prison. So there I am in prison. I'm blind. I'm almost bald. Not quite bald, but
almost
pretty
bald.
close to being
it's
bald.
Growing back just a little.
Yeah, growing back just a little bit.
Right. So then you got an idea.
I did get an idea.
What was this idea?
Got an idea. So the Philistines, they're throwing this big party, right? They're throwing this big party to celebrate defeating big, mighty Samson. So they're throwing this big party, and they thought it'd be a great idea to put me on as a show. Do you mind holding this for me?
I can, yes.
Do you mind holding that for me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, thank you so much. So they decided to put on this big party to show, hey, we finally defeated Samson. Woo, boy, cool, this is great. And they put me in between these two pillars, just like these. Okay?
Okay.
And
They're
following me. All right, good. So they put me in between these two pillars, and they decide that they're gonna, just kind of put me out in front of everybody. And then I mustered all my strength. I'd grown, like I said, you can see a little bit of hair. I'd grown a little bit of hair back, and I was strong enough to push the two pillars down.
Wow. That was just enough for him to take care of those rotten Philistines. That was amazing, Samson. Thank you so much for coming down. You can take a breath.
Oh, thank you.
Take a breather. Thank you. Thank you for being here today.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
That was a show, friends. So, Samson, we're so thankful you came down for us today. Up next, Moses has a live look at our weather. Thankfully, there are no locusts or frogs out in our forecast for today. Thanks for tuning in to Salem Creek COC TV. Stay holy, Murfreesboro.